Ahoy there, fellow adventurers! Today we embark on a journey through time and myth, exploring the mysterious and haunting tale of the albatross. Have you ever wondered why sailors believe it's bad luck to kill an albatross? This belief isn't just a random superstition, it has deep roots in maritime lore and literature. Well, today we're diving into the eerie superstition behind this belief, exploring the depths of the ocean and the annals of history to uncover the truth. The albatross, a majestic bird of the sea, has long been considered a symbol of good luck for sailors. Its presence was believed to guide ships safely through treacherous waters. But what happens when this symbol of hope is destroyed? The answer lies in one of the most famous poems in history, the Rime of the Ancient Mariner, written by Samuel Taylor Coleridge. This literary masterpiece tells the tale of a sailor who kills an albatross and faces dire consequences. So, buckle up, it's going to be a wild, poetic, and slightly cursed ride. We'll delve into the poem's haunting verses, explore the historical context, and even look at how this superstition has influenced modern maritime practices. Welcome back to Cruise Ship Safety and Security. Picture this. You're a sailor in the 18th century, trapped on a ship in the middle of the ocean. Supplies are running low, morale is even lower, and suddenly, an albatross appears, guiding your ship, giving you hope. What do? Oh no, bad move, matey! Because that's exactly what happens in Samuel Taylor Coleridge's The Rime of the Ancient Mariner. And let's just say, it doesn't end well. In the poem, a sailor, the ancient mariner, kills an albatross that had been guiding his ship to safety. Immediately after, everything goes horribly wrong. The ship is stranded in a windless ocean, the crew is cursed, and supernatural horrors unfold.
Water, water everywhere, and all the boards did shrink. Water, water everywhere, nor any drop to drink.
That's right, the sailors are left in a dead, motionless sea, dying of thirst while surrounded by water. Spooky, right? And to make things worse, the mariner is forced to wear the dead albatross around his neck as punishment. And if you thought things couldn't get worse, ghostly spirits arrive and death itself comes knocking. So, why did this become a real-life superstition? Well, sailors saw the albatross as a good omen, a sign of wind and safe passage. Killing one was like spitting in the face of fate, and the ocean is not forgiving. Even today, some sailors and fishermen refuse to harm an albatross just in case. But this superstition isn't just ancient history. Even today, the legend of the albatross continues to captivate our imaginations and influence our language. Sailors and seafarers still hold a deep respect for these majestic birds, often considering them omens of good or bad luck. The phrase, "an albatross around your neck," is still used today to mean carrying a heavy burden of guilt or responsibility. This expression has transcended its nautical origins to become a part of everyday language, symbolizing the weight of past mistakes or ongoing struggles that one cannot easily escape. And let's not forget how the Rime of the Ancient Mariner influenced everything from rock songs to movies. Iron Maiden's iconic track, inspired by Coleridge's poem, has introduced the tale to new generations, blending heavy metal with classic literature. This enduring story has also found its way into various films, showcasing its timeless appeal and the profound impact it continues to have on popular culture. So what do you think? Have you ever pondered the mysteries of the sea, the legends that have been passed down through generations? Was the ancient mariner's curse just poetic fiction, a tale spun to entertain and warn sailors of the dangers that lurk in the deep, or is there something to this superstition? Could it be that these stories hold a grain of truth, a reflection of the fears and hopes of those who dared to venture into the unknown? Let me know in the comments. Share your thoughts, your theories, and any other maritime legends you've heard. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with fellow history enthusiasts. Your support helps us bring more intriguing content to light. Hit that bell for notifications so you never miss an episode. We dive deep into history's weirdest legends, uncovering the truths and myths that have shaped our world. The Rime of the Ancient Mariner is a poem by Samuel Taylor Coleridge where an old sailor, the mariner, stops a wedding guest to recount a story about his sea voyage where he fatally shoots an albatross, bringing a curse upon his ship and crew, forcing him to endure a harrowing journey of guilt and penance as a result of his senseless act against nature. The albatross symbolizes his burden and the need for redemption. It is split into 17 parts. There now follows a reading of the first 2 parts for your enjoyment.
It is an ancient mariner, and he stoppeth one of three. By thy long grey beard and glittering eye, now wherefore stopp'st thou me? The bridegroom's doors are opened wide, and I am next of kin. The guests are met, the feast is set, mayst hear the merry din. He holds him with his skinny hand. There was a ship, quoth he. Hold off, unhand me, greybeard loon. Eftsoons his hand dropped he holds him with his glittering eye. The wedding guest stood still, and listens like a 3 years' child. The mariner hath his will. The wedding guest sat on a stone. He cannot choose but hear, and thus spake on that ancient man, the bright-eyed mariner. The ship was cheered, the harbour cleared. Merrily did we drop below the kirk, below the hill, below the lighthouse top. The sun came up upon the left, out of the sea came he, and he shone bright, and on the right went down into the sea, higher and higher every day, till over the mast at noon. The wedding guest here beat his breast, for he heard the loud bassoon. The bride hath paced into the hall, red as a rose is she. Nodding their heads before her goes the merry minstrelsy. The wedding guest he beat his breast, yet he cannot choose but hear. And thus spake on that ancient man, the bright-eyed mariner. And now the storm blast came, and he was tyrannous and strong. He struck with his o'ertaking wings, and chased us south along, with sloping masts and dipping prow, as who pursued with yell and blow still treads the shadow of his foe, and forward bends his head. The ship drove fast, loud roared the blast, and southward aye we fled. And now there came both mist and snow, and it grew wondrous cold, and ice mast high came floating by, as green as emerald, and through the drifts the snowy cliffs did send a dismal sheen, nor shapes of men nor beasts we ken. The ice was all between, the ice was here, the ice was there, the ice was all around. It cracked and growled and roared and howled, like noises in a swound. At length did cross an albatross, thorough the fog it came, as if it had been a Christian soul, we hailed it in God's name. It ate the food it ne'er had eat, and round it flew. The ice did split with a thunder fit, the helmsman steered us through, and a good south wind sprung up behind, the albatross did follow, and every day, for food or play, came to the mariner's hollow. In mist or cloud, on mast or shroud, it perched for vespers 9, whiles all the night, through fog smoke white, glimmered the white moonshine. God save thee, ancient mariner, from the fiends that plague thee thus. Why look'st thou so? With my crossbow I shot the albatross. The sun now rose upon the right. Out of the sea came he, still hid in mist, and on the left went down into the sea. And the good south wind still blew behind, but no sweet bird did follow, nor any day for food or play came to the mariner's hollow. And I had done a hellish thing, and it would work 'em woe, for all averred I had killed the bird that made the breeze to blow. Ah, wretch, said they, the bird to slay, that made the breeze to blow, nor dim nor red, like God's own head, the glorious sun uprist. Then all averred I had killed the bird that brought the fog and mist. 'Twas right, said they, such birds to slay, that bring the fog and mist. The fair breeze blew, the white foam flew, the furrow followed free. We were the first that ever burst into that silent sea. Down dropped the breeze, the sails dropped down, 'twas sad as sad could be, and we did speak only to break the silence of the sea. All in a hot and copper sky, the bloody sun, at noon, right up above the mast did stand, no bigger than the moon. Day after day we stuck, nor breath nor motion, as idle as a painted ship upon a painted ocean. Water, water everywhere, and all the boards did shrink. Water, water everywhere, nor any drop to drink. The very deep did rot. O Christ, that ever this should be. Yea, slimy things did crawl with legs upon the slimy sea. About in reel and rout, the death fires danced at night. The water like a witch's oils, burnt green and blue and white. And some in dreams assured were of the spirit that plagued us so. 9 fathom deep he had followed us from the land of mist and snow. And every tongue through utter drought was withered at the root. We could not speak, no more than if we had been choked with soot. Ah, well a day, what evil looks had I from old and young. Instead of the cross, the albatross about my neck was hung.
Thank you for watching. We hope you enjoyed today's look back into history. Until next time, fair winds and following seas, may your journeys be filled with discovery and wonder.